Hi YouTube, this is Squike from Squike Gaming. Now, I thought I'd put out a video about the used games discussion. You know, that's pretty much sprouted, it's been around for a little while, but it's come more into the light with the Xbox One. Now, I don't myself see a problem with there being a price on, you know, somebody else having to use that disc from that game you've bought brand new. Now, this might not be a popular, you know, idea from me or a popular sort of opinion, but I'll just put my opinion here. If you've got anything else to say about it, then put your comments in the comment section below. Now, I think that used games don't really give the developer of these games the money they need to make the better games. Gamers want these better games, these better graphics, these better storylines, and the only way we're going to get that is if the developers start getting the money from the games they have developed. Now, if they've developed the game, and if Microsoft themselves, this price they may be putting in, is going to go towards the developers, I'm happy for it. I'm all for it. Go for it. These developers get the extra money, they can make even more better games. But, you know, it'll just have to wait and see whether that's the case. The other thing on this topic is I haven't really seen many people talk about is we have for years wanted a system that was pretty much diskless. A system that you could put your disc in after you've bought it, save it to the system, then the disc can go somewhere else or sit somewhere else so we don't have to rummage through our discs to actually play our games. But there's pros and cons to what we wanted. We wanted that, and it's great to get it. We're getting it now with the Xbox One, but the bad side to it is they had to put a system in place where, okay, here we go, you've got one disc. If they didn't put a system in place, 50 people could be playing the same game on their Xbox from that one disc, because they could just load it on all those 50 systems, or plus 50 systems more. They needed to have a system in place to stop that from happening, and that is what the paid price is for, actually locking it to your system so then you have to pay for somebody else to use it. That is why that was brought in. Us gamers got what we wanted. We can't whinge that there's actually a bad side to something we really wanted. The other thing is, when, you know, Xbox is going to be charging this, it's going to be you know, people are like, oh, I can't give it to my friends. It's going to cost money for my friends to play this game. Microsoft isn't silly. They're not going to have that where you can't just say, oh, you know, here, mate, borrow my game. There's going to be a system in place, maybe a bit like iTunes, when you've got, you paid for something, and, you know, say your brother, you know, how, you know, you can allow his computer to see those. So if he's wanting to watch one of your videos, you can take it over a USB, his systems, and a loud system use it. Yeah, you can do it. There'll be a system, something like that in place, you know, and, you know, your mates will be able to play the games. It's not going to stop your friends from doing it. It won't be, say, 10 of your friends. It'll more likely be a bit like, you know, iTunes, where it is 5 systems. You know, you can allow 5 other systems. So that also helps people who have more than one Xbox system in their home. But we couldn't expect to get the ability for it to load on our systems and not have that extra cost or something in place to lock it to our system. It was a pipe dream to think that that was ever going to happen. We got what we wanted in to be able to load it on our systems and not have to scrummage through all the discs and things like that. It is just the way it has to be to actually get that, is the extra cost and the extra, you know, so like security on behalf of the actual people who make the games and everything like that. I'm not going to really comment on, you know, the reality of anything else. I'm not going to really comment on, you know, retailers and things like that. But, you know, if you guys, like I said, if you guys got anything to put onto this, go ahead, put it in the comment section below. I 100% want to hear from it. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys have to say about this issue. Whether you believe that, hey, great, developers may get extra money so they can make the better games. Do you think it's just a grab, a money grab from, most of the people that make these games, or anything like that? Put comments in the comment section below. But you can't always get everything you want without there being some sacrifices to make. And that's just the way it is. That's the way it is with a lot of things. So either you like it or you don't, but it's what's coming out. So if you like Xbox and you're an Xbox fan just like I am, live with it. It's, there could be a lot more benefits from this than minuses. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep OP.